It's Thursday, October 11th. Welcome to TV7.ca News. I'm Paul Huckalak. Today, we talk about the Art Gallery of St. Albert's newest show, this weekend's multiple activities, and a couple of disturbing incidents that happened in our city last week. But first, it's a weekend full of fun all around St. Albert. Kicking this off, the St. Albert Amplify Festival has hit its very first milestone, celebrating 5 years this weekend.
The Amplify Festival is an arts festival for youth in St. Albert. So it's exclusively for grade 7 to age 21, and it's a mix of educational opportunities and performance opportunities for teens and young adults in our city.
The aim of the festival is to help young artists learn new skills and explore new art forms in a supportive environment where they can feel safe trying something new or sharing art they've developed.
We try to touch on aspects of all different kinds of arts. So we have dance performances, we definitely have music, we have a battle of bands and an acoustic stage, we have an art exhibit, we have collaborative art projects that we present, we have a poetry and writing stage. So we and the workshops are visual art, theater, poetry. So we try to touch on essentially like anything that a youth in St. Albert could be interested in terms of the arts.
This year, afternoon workshops include activities such as embroidery, poetry, improv, and special effects makeup. In the evenings, there's live programming on the main stage, including their Battle of the Bands. This year's event runs October 12th and 13th at the Kinsman Banquet Center. For more information and a full listing of workshops and events, you can visit their website. And get ready for some spooky entertainment as EEEK Fest 2018 hits St. Albert Place for their 4th annual show. The one-day pop culture expo is for local fans of comics, cosplay, toys, collectibles, video games, sci-fi, fantasy, and more. In addition to the artists, vendors, and displays, the event will feature a cosplay costume contest, a video game zone, an interactive Lego exhibit, and a Halloween-themed vaudeville show. EEEK Fest runs Saturday, October 13th. Admission is free for the displays and interactive areas, though the live show is ticketed. The Art Gallery of St. Albert is featuring the interdisciplinary works of Métis artist Leah Dorian until November the 9th. Dancing the Earth features her original artwork and showcases First Nation women's connection to the earth.
Every piece tells a story about women relating to the land, traditional land use, harvesting from the land, and there's lots of visual representation of women in connection to the earth.
Even though she's not from St. Albert, the Prince Albert, Saskatchewan artist is happy to share her collection with our community.
So happy to share it with this community because St. Albert has a real historic Métis community, and which was great because I could really, in my show, it really features a lot of what the Métis people, families here used to travel by cart, the horse culture, the connection to the fur trade, and my art tells that story.
The show includes items from her own collection, which helped inspire her paintings. Leah spoke to TV7 about her inspirations.
The First Nations, Métis, and Mother Earth herself. The Earth. To me, she's the most glorious artist and an amazing artist. There is no way to recreate the things that have come through her. So I did the best I can, and I celebrate her and her beautiful, beautiful creations.
You can check out Dancing the Earth at the Art Gallery of St. Albert's temporary location at number 6D Perron Street until November 10th. And as if there weren't already enough going on this upcoming weekend, the Rotary Club of St. Albert is hosting an Oktoberfest celebration. The event kicks off at 6 p.m. this Saturday, October 13th, and features German food, a 50-50 draw, the accordion music of the Jordan Roadie Band, and of course, plenty of draft and craft beer.
Oh, we are so excited. Let me tell you, this is our first annual Oktoberfest event. We've been looking for some kind of an event this time of year to put together, and Oktoberfest just kind of leapt out at us.
The event is a fundraiser to help the Rotary Club of St. Albert support local and international causes. the Rotary Club's Oktoberfest is being held at Red Willow Place. Tickets are $65 and include the meal, a complimentary beer, and an exclusive Oktoberfest mug.
Full German meal and entertainment. The guy that we've got coming in, his name's Jordan Rohde, and he's a self-proclaimed accordion maniac. This guy is just, you have to see him to really appreciate it. Come out and have a sehr good time.
You can get your tickets at the Rotary Club website. After the break, we meet local businesswoman Crystal Lucier, talk to local award-winning director Lutz Papenfuss, and more.
Let's go. It's a party on my planet. All the girls here and you know we run it. And up on the floor, drinks spilling from the ceiling. Let's lose control, get lost for a minute. Let's go.
St. Albert isn't just a great place to raise a family. St. Albert is home. Hi, I'm Kim Obolinski. Living and loving St. Albert for over 30 years. I'd love to help you buy or sell a home.
A 27-year-old man is facing several charges after a loss prevention employee with Hudson's Bay Company was pepper sprayed outside the store. St. Albert RCMP tell me a man was being watched by the store's loss prevention people on September 19th as a result of suspicious activity. After being followed out the southwest exit, an altercation began when the loss prevention employee tried to detain the man. A would-be Good Samaritan became involved, but unfortunately struck the store employee with his vehicle, allowing a moment for the suspect to pepper spray the store employee in the eyes before running away. The man fled, running across St. Albert Trail with the store employee in pursuit. RCMP were already alerted before the situation escalated, and constables apprehended a suspect between the Sobeys grocery store and Shell's service station on McKinney Avenue. EMS also showed up at the scene to treat the loss prevention employee for effects of the pepper spray. 27-year-old Brian Hansen is facing 5 charges, including assault with a weapon, resisting a peace officer, and possession of counterfeit money. He's in custody and has a court appearance slated for November 5th in St. Albert. Gary Melnick, TV7.ca News.
Local businesswoman Crystal Lucier has put together a series of workshops helping members of our community understand their financial situation. Crystal is the subject of this week's TV7.ca Business Spotlight.
So what we're doing is we're forging out in a series of seminars, and we're calling them CALM. So keep calm with your finances, career and life management, because it mirrors what we're supposed to learn in our CALM classes in high school. But we're learning it as an adult. When we're growing up, when we're going through school, university, our parents and school do not prepare us properly for financial adulthood, right? So there's a lot of information that we don't know. And my favorite thing to tell clients, and I'm sure they're sick of hearing it, is you don't know what you don't know. So I can tell you a piece of information, it can be completely new to you. You had no idea where to look or where to find that information or that it was even available to you, but it can be a huge benefit to you in your business because we want to share knowledge. I mean, obviously we want to get our names and our business names out there because growing our business is how we're sustaining our families because we're single mothers. But we want to help the community. We want to help women in business. We want the next generation of children growing up understanding how credit works, having a good relationship with professionals, right? I hear people say all the time, I get anxiety when I'm going to my accountant's office. Why? That person should be sharing knowledge and helping you, their support system. You shouldn't get anxiety meeting with somebody that's supposed to be assisting you in bettering your life and bettering your finances. I think the biggest message that we're trying to get out is A, your finances don't have to be scary. B, it's important that you take control and try to understand as much as you can. And C, that you work with people that you feel that you can trust and have a rapport with.
woman who fled her home in Brandon, Manitoba with her 2 children and was later located in St. Albert has made a court appearance in Brandon, Manitoba. TV7.ca's Gary Milnick has the details.
29-year-old Jessica Chartier is charged with 2 counts of parental abduction stemming from an incident at the end of September. According to Mounties, 2 children, a 6 and an 8-year-old, were not dropped off at school on Thursday, September 28th, after what was supposed to be a 2-day legal parental visit with their mother. When the kids' dad went to pick them up, he found out they had been absent Thursday and Friday. RCMP were alerted in Brandon, and a Canada-wide arrest warrant was issued for the children's mother. RCMP say the mother and children were taken into custody when she showed up at the St. Albert Food Bank on Tuesday, October 2nd. The father was contacted, and the children were later reunited with him. Jessica Chartier was returned to Brandon, Manitoba for a court appearance on Tuesday, October 9th. She was released on her own recognizance and ordered to reside in Mornville until another court appearance on November 5th. Gary Melnick, TV7.ca News.
St. Albert RCMP are on the lookout for a suspect after a reported indecent incident near Leo Nickerson School. It was Saturday, September 29th, when an adult woman walking alone on Cunningham Road says she saw a man come from the direction of the playground and expose himself to her. The woman quickly left the area and reported the incident a few days later. Mounties described the suspect as around 5'5" and wearing dark clothing. If you have any information on this incident, you're urged to contact police or Crime Stoppers. And the Edmonton Short Film Festival has a St. Albert connection this year. Local director Lutz Papenfuss's short film Deadline received the Winner for Excellence honor at this year's 48-hour Mobile Film Challenge. I had the chance to chat with Mr. Papenfuss earlier today. And welcome, Lutz. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
So you've got quite an honor coming up this weekend. What's exactly happening this weekend, first of all? What is the Edmonton International Edmonton Short Film Festival?
Well, it is, for me, it was a 48-hour challenge that I found on the internet, and I got a small group together from interested people, and we won Film Excellence for the 48-hour challenge and mobile phone challenge. So we had to film everything with the mobile phone.
So maybe just talk a little bit about your film proper. It's called Deadline. What exactly does Deadline entail?
So the group came up with the story of some filmmakers to want upload a video into a festival, and a rival group wants to prevent that.
What's going to be happening this weekend?
This weekend on Saturday there is a gala for everything what was submitted in 2018 for the Short Film Festival, and our production, the Deadline for the 48-hour, will be screening there.
The Edmonton Short Film Festival's Red Carpet Gala is this weekend on October 13th. You can learn more by checking out their website. To watch the short film Deadline, check for the link on our Facebook page. It's Fire Prevention Week in St. Albert, with the theme of Look, Listen, Learn, Be Aware, Fire Can Happen Anywhere. The theme is built around a few basic fire prevention tips firefighters want you to keep in mind to help reduce the chance of a fire and help safely escape in the event one breaks out. The first is to look for places fires could start and take care of potential hazards before a fire happens. Second is to listen for your smoke alarm, because if it goes off, you may only have minutes to evacuate to safety. And third is to learn 2 ways out of every room in your home and make sure all doors and windows can easily be opened and escaped out of. To cap off the week, there will be an open house at Fire Hall number 3 on Sunday, October 14th, between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. The event is free, with giveaways, displays, draws, hot dogs, and refreshments, and kids can be entered into a draw to become fire chief for a day. If you can't make the event, but would like to learn more about emergency preparedness, The City of St. Albert has a guide available online to help you and your family make a plan. That'll do it for today. Don't forget, if you have any news tips or community events you'd like to share with our viewers, you can email us at news@tv7.ca or message us on our Facebook page. From all of us once again here at tv7.ca, I'm Paul Huckelak.